The Texas winter storm will be a hot topic when it comes to this year's Texas governor race. And today, Democratic candidate Beto O'Rourke will be here in Houston, visiting a victim of the winter storm. Later this evening, though, he will be attending his first campaign kickoff event as well here in Houston. Now, Beto O'Rourke announced his run for governor on Monday and raised $2 million in the first 24 hours of his campaign. Well, a new report shows Texas is again at risk of blackouts this winter because of the extreme weather, like the February storm that buckled the state's entire electric grid. The North American Electric Reliability Corporation says Texas could have a nearly 40% shortfall in available power to meet demand in the event of another severe winter storm. Forecasters also say that although another extreme weather event isn't highly likely, it could still happen and can't be ruled out. In other news, thousands of Afghans have applied for temporary admission into the U.S., but only a few have been approved since the Taliban recaptured the control of their homeland. Federal officials say more than 28,000 Afghans have applied for what's known as humanitarian parole, but only about 100 of them have currently been approved. Afghan families here in the U.S. and immigrant groups supporting them say the slow pace threatens the safety of their loved ones who face an uncertain future under the hard-line Islamic government. Well, another day of deliberations at the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, and there was a surprise development. The judge in that case is now barring a cable news network, MSNBC, from the courthouse. Julian Cruz joins us from Kenosha County Courthouse with those details.
Judge Bruce Schroeder says the matter is under investigation, but nonetheless making the decision to ban MSNBC personnel from the Kenosha County Courthouse due to an allegation that a producer tried to follow a bus last night carrying jurors.
This is a very serious matter, and I don't know what the ultimate truth of it is.
Judge Bruce Schroeder delivering the stunning news.
I have instructed that no one from MSNBC News will be permitted in this building for the duration of this trial.
A Kenosha squad car said to have pulled the vehicle over last night that, according to local law enforcement, was following closely behind a bus carrying jurors to an undisclosed safe location, presumably where they park their cars every day.
The jury in this case is being transported from a different location in a bus with windows covered.
So jurors won't see demonstrators or their signs in an effort to preserve impartiality.
The police, when they stopped him because he was following in a distance of about a block and went through a red light, pulled him over. And
police, according to Schroeder, questioning the man who is said to have admitted he was directed by a supervisor in New York to follow the juror bus, an allegation addressed by parent company NBC in a written statement. Last night, a freelancer received a traffic citation. While the traffic violation took place near the jury van, the freelancer never contacted or intended to contact the jurors during deliberations and never photographed or intended to photograph them. We regret the incident and will cooperate fully with the investigation.
Out of the street. Off the street.
The news comes with rising tensions in Kenosha. Another arrest outside the courthouse this afternoon with unconfirmed reports that he's being questioned about some sort of gun violation.
Good evening, everyone. You've certainly put in a full day. And
despite all the distractions, however, jurors keep working. Day 4 of deliberations in the double homicide trial of Kyle Rittenhouse, the former Antioch, Illinois teen who's claiming self-defense. The Pool reporter talking to defense attorneys outside of the courtroom this afternoon, asking Mark Richards if he has any idea how the jury is doing, if they are making any progress, and the defense attorney answering that he has no idea what's happening inside that deliberation room. At the Kenosha County Courthouse, I'm Julian Cruz. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Julian. You can follow the latest on the Rittenhouse case at any time on our website, CW39.com.